Right, guys, so live from Malaysia with the man himself, the superstar that kind of put all this together, Cloud Token. So, guys, you know me, it's Tony and Lulu, and we're gonna go through the hard questions. Maybe not hard for Ronald, but just to get a better understanding. And this is really to help build a community of cloud, and that's really what it's about. And it is a win-win. You guys all know that. Now it's just a question of let's get those little, we're 95% of the way there, in my opinion. But what about those little 5% of questions that people have that are gnawing at them? Say, well, I want to do it, but I don't. And let's get through that. So the big question on people's minds right now is, of course, conversion, right? They're taking a long time. 6 days, 7 days, 8 days, and then we switch to USDT. Still, it's there. So can you kind of just talk to us about that? And I know the BTC was going to be another option to reduce the nodes, reduce the burden on the nodes. So can you even talk about the nodes a little bit? Because people don't know what's a node, and stuff like that.
Okay. As we know that the Ethereum has actually faced a lot of problems in the past 2-3 months due to the release of Ethereum 2, which is going to be based on POS. So when it's being done as POS, there's no more mining algorithm like how it used to be. So a lot of the miners left, okay, and now you have only a handful of miners left, which actually increased the mining fee for Ethereum. The mining fee of Ethereum actually has jumped a lot, and it's actually more expensive to do in Ethereum than in Bitcoin, right? And so that itself has created a lot of bottlenecks for everyone, okay, including us. So the fundamentals of how the transaction works is, okay, there are these machines or servers that are called nodes, right, that actually syncs the database of the Ethereum. So it needs to actually maintain updated all the time. And what we can do with these nodes are, we can actually send transactions through them. But before a transaction can actually be processed and returned to a node, okay, we need to wait for miners to actually say that I have found a solution and I can write the transactions into a block. And in this memory pool itself, it is ordered by fee. Okay, there's a fee. The higher the fee, the faster it gets transacted. It's because the miners will take all those highest fees first and then just put in there, right? So now what we are doing is, okay, we are we are having too much of these transactions that is uncompleted, okay, which are pending. When these pending transactions, there are a lot, okay, that node gets locked. Okay, that's what's happening now. When one node gets locked, we need to create another node and another node and another node. So now we started with one, then we have 6 nodes. And each of these nodes we have to actually put in assets for transaction, okay? Because you need gas, right? And you need transactions, you need to actually do a payout and things like that. Each of these nodes, we actually put it in with, let's say, 5,000 Ethereum, or maybe 10,000 Ethereum each. But they get dropped down because the conversions does actually go through. When a big conversion comes in, like for example, is 9999 CTOs, right? Some of these nodes itself, because it is actually round robin, it might hit a node which don't have so much of assets.
2030.
Yeah, and what happens if it gets stuck, right? So when you have a lot of this, and it builds up, okay, when you keep building up and keep building up, then more people get flooded because it's conversions gonna go through. So the way to solve this is actually, you look at it this way, okay? You capture my hand, right? So these are all the backlog, okay? This is whatever is new. So we are trying to clear, but this guy is also moving as well. So it's actually moving this way. which means that we are never solving the problem. Right? Because there's always this bunch of people that is waiting.
Cannot cancel.
So what we're going to do is we actually worked out a few solutions. The first solution is I make CTO to have more usage. So instead of converting, because what they want is I want to convert to maybe book a hotel. Well, I have that for you. I want to withdraw money. I have an ATM card for you now. So that will actually clear off that conversion issue because less here, so I can actually catch up, right? And our OTC is opening soon. So when our OTC opens, you don't need to convert anymore. Just sell it to the OTC. OTC will shoot you with the fiat.
Okay.
And we will earn. So we're trying to solve it indirectly because number one, blockchain is never fast.
Will the BTC come in?
Really